Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, get your boosters, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here. Before I get into all the nail stuff and the website stuff, I just want to take a moment of silence for the horrible war that's in Ukraine. My heart and my love and my positivity goes out to each and every one of them. So let's just have that moment of silence. Okay, so now for the nails. I have the cutest gummy bear macaron colored set. You guys are gonna love it. But first, it's shameless promotion time. So you can get the bears separately, or you can get them in the Kawaii Bear box, where you get every kind of teddy bear we have, or every kind of bear we have. We have all different colored teddy bears. We have the skeleton gummy bears and the macaron pastel gummy bears. So yeah. We've also got our cute little ladybugs. I believe the green is sold out, but these are spinner nails that I did in a previous video, and of course there's some piercings going on there. We also have our Aurora dragonflies. You get 4 of the same color for $1.59. I have a really cute set of that coming out next week, so you will see all this stuff in action. Please use our ambassador codes to save 10%, Cherie Baby 10 or Sassy 10. So save yourself some coin on your orders, because once this stuff is gone, it's gone. So you want to cop it as fast as you can. Alright, y'all, let us move on to the video. Alright, y'all, please don't mind my messy desk. I can't help it sometimes. So what I decided to do is I wanted to have the background color of the nails match the gummy bears as close as possible, because I'm going to do a glitter French, and I knew the glitter didn't necessarily coincide with the color of the bear, so I wanted that background color, damn man, background color to match the gummy bears as much as possible. So I am mixing some white in there to get it to a little lighter color, because they're true pastel macaron color, the gummy bears. So I normally don't recommend this, just because it takes a lot of time to mix it and to get it right, and to mix enough so that you can do 2 or possibly 3 coats, because you want to do like thin layers with this. You don't want to try to pack it on. So I just took the color that I wanted to mix and the white, and you just saw me do it, mix it up, and occasionally I would check it against the gummy bears. Like, I'd pick up the gummy bear and the glitter just to check it out and make sure it's in the right tone. And even like with the pink one, I just ended up going straight into the darker pink and kind of mixing it up on the nail, instead of trying to remix another color. And it didn't end up streaky or anything, so it worked out really well. And see, I'm about to check it against the gummy bear, and I realized I made it a little bit too light. So I go in with some of the darker pink, mixed it up a little bit, and like I said, it didn't even come out streaky. It just changed the tone of the nail a little bit. So that's that. I just didn't want to bore you with me painting and painting and painting all these different nails. Now the yellow I want to touch upon, because it was kind of like, sometimes you get yellows and oranges in gel polish that are not creams. They're more like jellies. And this one was kind of in that category. So I had to put a lot more white than I was planning on, but it ended up working out okay. In the camera, I think it ended up with a little greenish tint, but in real life, it looks perfectly light yellow. So there is the finished look of the yellow. I just wanted to show it to you guys so that you could see exactly what I was talking about. Now with Resin Charms, I take my e-file and I just kind of scuff up the back of them, because you want to have that texture so that the glue can soak up into that and it'll connect to the nail a lot better. And you want to wipe the charms off with some rubbing alcohol, and be careful of the dust. I mean, you're filing something, right? So there's going to be dust. So just keep that in mind. Now here, I had glitter all over me because I did those other nails first. So when I do my French, I put a dot of whatever I'm using in the middle of the nail, and then I put a dot on either side, and I connect the dots. And you can make it V, you can make it rounded, it's up to you how you want to do it. If I want to keep it as a sugared look, I take base coat and I put it on there. And these were a lot harder to see than like the clear sticky stamping polish. So like I said, I put the 2 dots or the 3 dots, I connect them, and then I'll go in with the color or like this with the base coat and totally fill up the nail. And you can see when you're doing a color on top of a color exactly how even the line is and everything. But since this is going to go with glitter, you know, it was a little tough. But see, yeah, here I go in with the actual base coat. You just have to be careful that you don't mess up the line, you know. So with this set in particular, I was having a really hard time with fuzzies. They were just like all over the place, and I don't even know what they are. They're not hair, and I usually use like cheap paper towels so that there's not a lot of fibrous breakdown, like using stuff. When I first started, I used like these heavy expensive cloths, and there was like fuzzies everywhere. So I don't know, but I usually only have a problem when I dust, but I haven't dusted recently. So anyways, so now I am taking the color glitter that corresponds with the color of the nail, and I am sugaring it. And you want to make sure that you put a nice even coat of the base coat, because you don't want it to be spotty or splotchy or anything like that. And the fact that you're using base coat, which is heavier or thicker than top coat, it will take a larger amount of glitter to fulfill the whole thing. Like you don't want it, you want it to stick and not look wet. You know, so like with sugared glitter, I always like almost scrape it off sometimes, because you know, glitter gets everywhere, everywhere. I ended up having to change my gloves because I was getting like color mix-ups. So I finished those off camera. And if it does look a little like bumpy or whatever, don't sweat it. Now here's the reveal. Getting rid of all the extra glitter. And like the pinky, it was supposed to be like a mint green, even though it looks kind of blue on camera. And the green that is on the thumb is like a true macaron, and the one on the pinky is like a lime, not lime, a mint color. So here is our nail piercing kit. Take the drill, pick the spot that you want pierced, and you turn it. You don't like pierce it, it's a drill, so you turn it because you can break those so easily. And now here is my little wall tack to stretch it out so that the jump rings will fit. And I tend to do it all the way at the end because, you know, you want everything to be top coated and everything. So, you know, piercings come at the end. So I have recently added these candy color matte jump rings to our nail piercing kit, and this little ring as well to help you open the rings. I do have, I ended up using both my pliers, and there was a little scuffage on the actual rings, so please be careful. I don't want, you know, I want your nails to look the absolute best, so I would just try not to put too much pressure on there because I wasn't really paying attention to it. I was just kind of yanking it open like I always do, so just a pointer for that. If you're still watching this video, please hit the like button, let your girl know you were here, leave a comment, consider subscribing and hitting that bell so that you do not miss any of our future uploads. Okay, now this stuff is magic. Now my girl Sassy, she built like a spooky Cinderella glow-in-the-dark shoe, like a glass shoe out of this stuff, and it is awesome. It will hold any and everything. If you use it for an après dupe, you can literally like tap the end of the nail and it won't come off pre-curing, okay? Stuff just sticks. You can take it and you can roll it into a little ball in your fingers. But the more that you manipulate it, the less clear it becomes, even if you're wearing gloves. So I love this look with the little teddy bears and the lollipops. Originally, I was only going to put one on the middle nail, but my girl Katherine, she went crazy over these gummy bears. Because I haven't really been, you know, talking to her about nail stuff because she's been having her own issues. So when she saw what I was doing, I was going to mix up the colors and not put them on the same color nail and only do the one lollipop. But she said, no, put them on all the nails, the lollipops on the nails of the same color. She was so adamant about it. Because I wasn't sure if mixing it up was going to look good or look weird. But she was like, no, same color lollipops. And I could have changed the pink one, but I left it as the rainbow pop, you know, because not a big deal. But this stuff can come off fairly easy if you want to reuse charms. So that's another good thing about it. It's just crazy how versatile it is. Okay, so all the little bears go into the lamp for a 60-second cure, and the the kawaii bear box also comes with the little lollipops. Not a ton of them, but enough to do like a few cute sets. So normally with my resin charms, I will use nail glue, like nail tip glue, and don't mind the stretchiness. It's a little old, but whatever. So I was trying to get them on the nail and they just kept sliding off because I wasn't waiting long enough, and the way that the nails were like on the stands were not like perfectly level. So there was a big brouhaha about it, and eventually I ended up just stopping the video and letting them dry. But one of them popped off when I was going to do the regular video, you know, my reels and shorts video. So I went right back in with the stuff that I used on the lollipop, and it stayed perfectly. No problems, no issues. So I will definitely be using that in the future. So this is the finished look of everything. I love it. So super cute. The little hearts on the feet, and then the white jump rings, which I had been looking for so long. But like I said, be careful about scuffing. So there is the kawaii bear box once again. Don't forget to use the ambassador codes to save 10%. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you know, all that YouTube-y stuff, because it's really important. And it really helps your analytics, which helps YouTube recommend your videos to more people. So, you know, it's a quick, free, and easy way to help out a YouTuber, any YouTuber, not just me. So, and yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.